SoccerBeat, what?
How's it, guys? Welcome back to SoccerBeat. We've just watched Orlando Pirates versus Ahly at Orlando Stadium. Moeneeb looked like you've just fallen asleep at the back of that game.
I told you I'm depressed, Mikey. I'm depressed. I met my friend's house. I got him all excited to watch this game, thinking that, because Orlando Pirates have been playing a good brand of football. Exciting fast with the wingers that they've got and all those things, right? And then it's like the occasion was too big for them. And Ahly did what they needed to do to get a point is fine. But they had our home turf. And we playing this domestically. I think we are one of the most exciting teams here. But that is why I feel so. We really underperformed today for me. That is why I feel so depressed. And that is why I understand now why people wear Crocs. I'm wearing my friend Crocs here. Crocs is hospital shoes for people that's sick. And I feel sick today. I feel sick now.
Do you think that they were missing Tito today? Do you think, I don't know, they didn't really explain why he wasn't there. Obviously came
100%.
But look, but rusty.
100%. For me, the Mbata boy, for me, looked like a centre-back that's been given the role of to say doesn't go play the defensive role today because he was lost. He looked lost. And we needed a guy like Tito today who was brave enough to put his foot on the ball, to make things happen for us. Because what happened is where you saw Saleng and Mofokin came to look for ball in the wrong areas, where Ahly was sitting in the block of 4 or 5. Just so that we have all that quality and all that speed. And we need that in the right areas, So we definitely missed him. Tito's brave on the ball. Yes, he does all that crazy things. But for me, we needed a guy like that put his foot on the ball. Then they could be in areas because we had Tito and Makaula sitting in front of our defense. And we were looking for players to get the ball to go into another area. Saleng then came and get the ball into the middle third. And then they still needed to go into a block of 6 Ahly players, which was just frustrating. But we really, really missed him. Really missed him today.
Maybe you can tell us the difference. I mean, obviously, an Ahly that comes away to South Africa and plays against you here, how different is that team to the team that you face when you go to Egypt and you play them there on their home ground? How different is that team?
And you know what? The thing that I've also realized about those Ahly is when they come and play in South Africa, they are there for the taking because all they're looking for is just to go away with a point. They have what was just disappointing for me as a Pirate supporter is that the ghost was there in numbers. Did you check them? Just as I started the game and I watched it. Yes, I went. As I'm driving to my friends, I'm at this place at the moment, and I'm driving around. So wherever I'm driving around, I see Orlando Pirates supporters going to the field. So I'm thinking this is gonna motivate our players a bit more. Because all we need is just that backing. We had the backing there today. I didn't knew was gonna sit there, have those tall, big, giant players that cannot move. We have fast, exuberant, speedy Gonzalez players in Mofokeng. In our left back, in Van Rooyen, all those attacking players we have. Van Rooyen in the wing as well. Electrifying in the domestic league. Yeah, so they were there for the ticking. But I just think as well, man, it's just, listen, okay, it was hot as well today. It was hot. But it's hot for everybody, man. We know this weather here as well. And also, Mikey also, geez, no. How can Chiefs allow this team to train at their grounds? How can they allow that? I mean, this is
there's a bit of a psychological warfare going on here.
All the years, I thought it died down a bit, but gee, that is why, man. That you, like I say, Mikey, that's
no, when it comes
that's not a golden.
There's no such thing as national pride there when you let the enemy come in.
Not at all. Because there's pride, Matthew. Mikey, if you're wearing gold, Matthew, what am I saying, Matthew? Matthew want to call me again. Probably one of the Legends games that they don't want to pay me for. Now you've got more hair than him, Mike. No, listen, Mike, serious. Don't take me out of this slum that I'm in,
Okay, so that's you're talking about gold and yellow.
Yeah, Mike, yes, I was just telling you, man. Gentlemen, if a team from South Africa, yes, they are one of our biggest rivals, but you can't help the opposition prepare for us, man. So you have pride in your team, and you have pride in your country. And if you're wearing gold, if your team is so-called gold and black, there's more honor, there's more pride, there's more, you take pride in that color gold. That is not gold to me. As a Orlando Pirates supporter, that is a yellow. I see them as yellow and black now. As yellow and black. No, man. Jesus. You can't aid the opponents, man. You cannot do that.
Okay,
I'm just reaching also, Mike, because I'm so...
Yeah. I'm going to take us to an ad break and give you 30 seconds to go get a glass of ice water there.
Yeah, I'm not going. Oh, God.
And we'll be back in 2 seconds.
The Carling Black Label Cup is here to put the power back in your hands. Fagugesi at the Carling Cup on 21 December at Orlando Stadium. Buy a Carling Black Label and vote for your Carling All-Stars. T's and C's apply. South Africa, be sharp. Not for persons under the age of 18.
And we're back, guys. Moeneeb's still sitting there, still not happy. I've tried to calm him down in the ad break.
Can you see,
you
like you can see the room? I'm feeling like an emo. You see the room, everything is black and dark. I'm 100% right behind my team today. 100%. So I'm even sitting in an emo room. It doesn't mean we're very black. We must play like the color presents, you know? We are shiny black men. We are chefs.
Okay, so on a brighter note, your department, Sipho, I thought he was really good today. There was a couple of occasions he came off his line, played as a sweeper.
Yeah.
I wonder where he took notes from. There was definitely Orlando Pirates keeper that I know that used to do the same thing.
Yeah.
What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, you see my mood changes all of a sudden.
That's been turn the lights on there.
Yes, because your infield players definitely didn't. Look, even that straight save that he made. The one that from the corner kick that went to him, that's a difficult save that landed. He had his feet that he had to scoop up. That for me is a world-class save because you have two players rushing to him. You need composure in that play. Yes, we're playing professional football. He should be doing that. But at that level of football, anything can happen. So that for me is world-class saves. And as you can see, I'm even brightened up now. You know, because we've been lucky. And the whole game, he's the one that showed the most composure for me. The most composure when he was on the ball. The best chance that we had, Mikey, where was it from? It was from a China long ball. Yeah, from a China long ball. And then Saleng went through and then the goal just got it past him. That was the best chance we had. And that was from the goalkeeping department. But I
feel like the biggest chance that they had was from a mistake from the defenders. I don't know if you remember the one that they flicked on, one of our defenders flicked on, and they broke through. And I thought, oh, there's trouble here. And next thing, Sipho was there like 30 meters off his line.
And but you see what Mike said, and we've been looking for a stable goalkeeper for a long time. Since the passing of the late Senzo, may his soul rest in peace, we've been looking for a goalkeeper, and I can see him growing as well. And with international exposure that he's getting as well, you can see that the composure in him now. You can see that stature of him there now. And we missed a goalkeeper like that. We had goalkeepers like, I can't even remember the guy's name, Bongi or something like that. I don't know. Mpon something. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. We never had a stable goalkeeper. And now we have a stable goalkeeper. So that's settled now. You know, and you can see that in games like this. For example, you need a stable goalkeeper because if we had the ones that fell off, that came off the Senzo, it would have been a totally different game. But we have Chahine now. He's brought that stability to us. That brings my heart joy but also that goes credit to the goalkeeper coach as well. A guy like Tyron, you know, who's been working with Chahine. And you can see the work that's going on.
Coach now, you don't have to shine light on the goalkeeper coaches now. We know goalkeeper coach. Hey, we know
are you going to speak tactically, Mike? Tactically, are you going to speak about the goalkeeper coach? No. So we as goalkeeper unit, we have to bring that, you know? We have to bring it. Because Chahine, Mike, is not easy coming from, where did Chahine come from? Bloemfontein and Celtic? No? He came from Bloemfontein and Celtic, I think. And then coming to a big team, you know it, Mike. You know it, coming to a big team like Orlando Pirates, you come there and you think, oh, it's just a big team. No, it's not. You have to adjust mentally. You have to adjust to the culture. You have to adjust to many things. And him coming in, and it took him, a year and a half or about a season? And then he's fit in nicely to come in and claim like that and be that composed. Yes, the international exposure has helped him because he's worked with coaches like Grant Johnson, goalkeepers like Ronald Williams, who's a peak, who's just in another level. So you get to work with these players, and coming back to your local games again, you can see it. It just looks a lot easier. It is a lot easier now because now the game's at a different level. But Chahine has just adapted so well. And then that's one thing that made me very happy.
Because I know as I mentioned goalkeepers, I can just see then this stream is going to go on for 3 hours. So let me bring you back before we go. I want to speak to you about, quickly before we go, how important it is now. Obviously, a draw at home in the Champions League is actually not a good result. As much as we're saying, Ahly, Red Devils, a draw at home is not great. What does this actually mean in terms of going forward? I mean, are we giving them too much respect when they come here? I mean, they actually haven't won a game. I think I saw a stat there. They haven't won a game in South Africa for 15 games or something crazy.
100%, you knocked the nail right on the head, Mike. That is exactly, we gave them too much respect. Listen, we have to also acknowledge that we have a lot of youngsters in the team. Bafana, Saleng, Dino van Rooyen, who doesn't have experience at this level. right? So the occasion will get to you. But what is the positive thing is we never lost. As long as we don't lose, we pick up the point along the way, right? So this game that's played and done and dusted now, we've gained that experience. And with us gaining that experience, with especially the young ones around in the team, they'll know, okay, next game, this is what we need to do. And we have a quality coach in Jose. Quality coach who understands the players now. It's not easy just to understand a South African play, but he understands it. There's a culture now. But now this is a different level of football. And our mentality has to be different. And I'm sure the players have seen that as well. Because knowing when we go to Egypt, it's going to be a totally different game. But if we play our game, the quality, the exciting football, the fast attacking, and use the wingers to their strengths, then we'll match anybody on the continent. But it's the mentality that we lack. You know, we lack the mentality firstly by giving them too much respect. We Orlando Pirates, my friend. We use strong booty here in Orlando Stadium.
If this squad can flick the switch with the talent they have, the ability they have, if they can flick that switch to like killer mentality, like go for the throat, can this team win the Champions League?
Just 100%. 100%. There is that possibility. But first we have to do it domestically. So now we practice domestically. Because domestically, I feel that at the moment, and I think also because, yes, Stellenbosch is a tough team that we lost previously too. But I think the focus, that is still the South African mentality where if there's a big game on the weekend, you know, when we used to play Kaizer Chiefs. We play Chiefs on the weekend. And no matter who we're playing in the week, if we play in the week, we're not focusing there. You don't want to get injured there for the big game, right? So I think that mentality is still a little bit in us there where we played Stellenbosch and most of us are worried about, we want to play out on the weekend. So that's still something that we, with a young squad that we have, that we need to change, which is going to change, I'm sure, because we have a quality coach, you know. But there is strong possibilities. We just have to domestically take this frustration of today's game out on the next opponent. And when we do face a Champions League opponent again, then we go to that next level, you know. We should make this level of Champions League our normal level, even in our domestically. And then we will match it because not many teams in South Africa.
Before we go,
Mikey, what?
I know you.
What? You know, if we're speaking about, Mikey, if we're speaking about Orlando Pirates, we can't be speaking for 5 minutes, man. My heart is bleeding here.
A message for the Ghost. I know they love you. I know they'll love to hear from you again. We're going to keep you regularly coming back to speak about Orlando Pirates. I can see how much you love them. You know that it's got a place in my heart as well. So they'll be happy to hear two Bucks chatting about their team. One last message for the Ghost before you go.
That was amazing. Juju, it was amazing to see you all in that stands there again, coming out in numbers, supporting the team. I saw 2 Sundown supporters. That's the same two as at the game. That fills their supporters up there. But the stadium was mostly full with the Juju, and that is important for us. You know, it's to see how. So us as players, we cannot fault our support. We just have to raise our game, which we are not far off. But just the mentality they need to change. But thank you, Juju. Come out in your numbers again. Do it in the D games as well. Because in the D games as well, the more we have you there, then we will stay at that level of football. We need you more than what you think.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Moeneeb, Simkat, always a pleasure, man. Great to catch up, and we'll catch you in the next one.
All right, my brother.
Tito, hola.
All right, here we go.
Ko betweng ba tshepela hore o tshwantse o betjhe ka tsela e nepahetseng ka nako e nngwe ho tlamehile hore o ikhule hanyane ka nako tse ding
O ska leka go busha tse di lahlegileng.
Nakusasa kuse olunye usuku.
Dlala ngokusemandleni wakho.
Ge o tlhoka thuso go gona.
hopola bet responsibly.
SoccerBeat, what?